Yeah, like last year's a bad example because like I think like to explain it, my natural talent is my sprint. So I don't have to train it so much. Like the thing I have to train for the most is getting through like a grand tour or getting through the 300 kilometers of the race on San Remo and getting up the climbs. The sprint part is like my natural talent. Like that's what I'm good at. So I don't have to work on it so much. And I think last year, what happened was I started the year really good. Then we went into lockdown where I lived in Monaco. So we weren't allowed out of the apartment. So obviously I couldn't really train outside. I didn't even know when we were going to start racing again. So I wasn't that motivated to do like a whole pile on Zwift or whatever. So I didn't do much for 2 months. So I basically almost had 2 months off in the middle of the season. Then it was like, all right, racing's going to start again. We had like 2 months to prepare. And I think I just never came back to like my good self. I was just all right, but not great. And yeah, I was always struggling on the climbs. There's a few things last year, like changed my position a bit when I was in lockdown because I think I felt like a bit different when I was on the ergo compared to like on the road. So I thought my position needs to be changed. I changed it, and then I don't think it was good. I think my seat was like too low. So now, like a little thing, like my seat, I think is like more than a centimeter higher now than it was last year during the tour. And I think like that doesn't sound like much, but it makes a massive difference on your legs. So I think it was like a few things last year that made me go pretty bad on the climbs, because generally like I'm all right on the climbs anyway, but last year I was just terrible. And then I think like having like that race block again just kind of like built my form up. I had like normal off season, and then I started training really well again. And like always, like my first big goal of the year is San Remo.